We'll do one more question because the videos never have us actually talking.
Talking? Okay.
It's always just us going places and whatever the camera picked up. We're never really in it. We're just
That's true.
behind the cameras. What odd fear do you have?
Odd cues. I didn't used to be afraid of heights, but now I am. I think that's odd how that kind of sneaks up on you when you're older. Odd fear. Um, I don't know. It was felt odd, but very real when the policeman was following us out of Portugal. I was very, very afraid that morning. I mean, it was what 2:30 in the morning. We were trying to get like get to the airport in Lisbon by 7, and we were in the Algarve. So just having that police car, just nobody else anywhere around, and that police car follow us for about 20 kilometers before we headed north, and he just kept going east along the coast, but
Had nothing to do with the drugs that we had in front of us.
nothing to do with that. But looking back on that, I'm like, wow, I was probably way more afraid of what could have transpired than I should have been, probably.
I don't think any of my fears are odd because they're my fears, and
Well,
I own them.
what are you afraid of?
Heights, spiders.
I think they're legit. Those are legit fears. But I think those are self-preservation fears. Like, do you ever have that when we were on High Steel Bridge out in Washington, did you find yourself hanging onto the railing like it was very unrealistic that you were just going to go, oh, just fall over the edge?
No, I can't go to the edge of those things. If I don't look, I'm okay. I was telling somebody at work that we did the balloons in Orlando, and I said I had no problem looking over the edge, but looking up into the balloon.
You had told me when we were on the hot air balloon that when you looked across the basket, the other people saw sky and stuff behind,
and that
kind of gave you a little bit of.
But yeah, there's certain things that when I'm on the edge, I just can't. It feels like stuff is moving.
Yeah, that's like a vertigo thing. I didn't used to be like that, but I am now. So,
what is the biggest mistake you've ever made?
Biggest mistake I've ever made. Biggest mistake. Probably, boy, this is really digging back. Probably when I was a brand new driver and you loaned me your car.
And you clipped somebody,
and I clipped somebody in the parking lot.
And you didn't tell anybody?
And I didn't say anything. I was so terrified. I had no idea what to do. And did someone see me or someone you found out about because you asked me, and I said yes. I didn't know what to do, and I cried. I think, and I remember you like hugging me while I cried, and you're like, "It's all right. It's
He was an idiot.
No, I just don't think
he shouldn't have parked there.
I don't think there was any damage to that person's car. I think it was only a little scrape on your car or whatever. So you were like, "It's all right. Don't worry about it."
Probably wasn't much.
But yeah, that's probably the biggest. Like a hit and run is not. I'm not proud of that, but I was also 18 maybe. Yeah, probably 17 maybe. 17 or 18. What about you? Biggest mistake?
Not owning up to my mistakes.
I think we're pretty careful and cautious people. It might not seem that way because we adventure a lot, but I think we're pretty careful and cautious. That's why I had to. I think that's why buying the Element last week, within a few hours of knowing about it, hearing about it, and driving it, felt like the next day felt like, did we make a mistake? Was that did we rush into that? But then you reiterated all the pluses of why we have it. Now I'm really thrilled that we have it.
Why we need the third element?
Why we need the third element.
We'll call it. So we have the element of surprise, the black E, and this will be
E trio.
E3.
E3.
What is your favorite animal and why?
The porcupine. My favorite animal because it has the absolute cutest face, makes the cutest little noises, and really, I mean, come on, its only defense is quills.
Only.
Only.
But
it's not like, you know.
Was it twice or 3 times for Rigby?
I think twice.
Then it was skunk 3
times. Yeah. Twice for porcupine. I just love the porcupine. They're just, yeah. They're just the most interesting animal, too. Very interesting. You don't have a favorite critter, do you?
I like the cat because the cat's pretty much self-sufficient.
Yeah, he's pretty independent.
You could walk away and they'll figure it out.
So you not caring for critters that much, would you entertain the idea of a reindeer sleigh ride in Finland?
Sure.
Would you entertain that idea? Okay. Just putting it out there.
In what ways are you a nerd?
In what ways am I a nerd? Probably with camping. I can totally geek out on not so much survival stuff, but just living off-grid, camping off-grid, and being minimal at that. I can totally nerd out on minimal gear, minimal stuff to pack. I think I'm a nerd about that. Well, I know what you're a nerd about.
Nerd things.
Nerd things. Photography. You're a total photography nerd.
Computers, technology.
Yeah.
But there's people that know more. I think I'm old school nerd. So I don't think I'm up to speed with all the.
Oh, I think I'm nerdy about paper maps too. I love paper maps. Like the phone's great, and GPS is great, and following that for navigation is great. But there's something about paper maps that I love to see the whole thing in one spot and just kind of peruse the whole thing, which is probably why I laid out our Italy trip like that. And yeah, I liked seeing that on the map. Our whole journey.
And I guess my nerd thing is electronics and gadgets, those type of things.
Yeah.
Because I can spend oodles and oodles of time just researching and reviewing and looking at and searching.
You enjoy that.
Searching for gadgets.
Yeah.
Electronic gadgets.
Yeah, I can spend oodles and oodles of time trip planning. I love that. Well, just touching on what I might want to explore further. But that has a lot to do with maps. You know, trip planning for me is map. Nice.
All right, that's it. We'll call it a wrap.
Okay.
That'll be enough for now. So we'll pack this up. What do we need to do?
Okay. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.